Their first games are in the books for Olympic College Kitsap Admirals Summer League. OC Team 1 and 2 came over with wins, as well as the underrated Anson Columbus Tribe. Tonight is for Week 1 basketball. The Kitsap Admirals and DC Alumni. They square off tonight as both teams are seeking their first win of the young summer season. Can the Admirals take rank over the Alumni, or will DC Alumni get their first win? Find out next as the action starts now.
All right, here we go. It's our third game of the evening. It's going to be DC Alumni taking on the Kitsap Admirals. I'm going to lean on you for some of the extra players, Ashley, when things get going. Ball tapped into back court. Controlled by DC Alumni. Jake Johnson will bring the ball out of back court. Feeds it far side of the floor. Driving in for DC. Kicking out to Jake Johnson. Summers with it. The ball ripped away by the Admirals. And a long pass down. And they scored. Who was that scoring? Who? Admirals with a rebound. Owen Wyatt feeds out to the near side for Dwayne Clark for three. Back iron, no good. Alumni on the run. Far side the floor, shot blocked. And for Jabari Young, goes off him and out of bounds. Clark to Wyatt. We'll get underway. Underneath, this is a shot. Johnson with the rebound. There's the ball out of backcourt. Nice wraparound pass into Davis. This is the shot for DC. Here's a shot from the near side off the mark by the Admirals. Jake Johnson will talk strategy to come out of backcourt. Far side to floor. It's number 34 for Davis. I don't have half these guys on my team, on my roster. Here's Davis, number 34. You don't have the 34 either. Four nothing Admirals. Summers a twisting shot off the mark. Admirals with a rebound. Wyatt underneath to Clark. Number 6. Johnson in and out. Gets his own rebound. Spins it off the window. Won't fall either. Gets his own rebound again. Puts it up. And it's fouled on the play. Okay. And Massey with the foul. All right, Admirals. 14 is Herbert. 5 is Iguana. First free throw is good by Johnson, I believe. Hits them both. Admirals back the other way. Out on top to Clark. An offensive foul called underneath. Here's DC Alumni with it. Johnson. Back out on top. Shot is good, tying it up at 4. Admirals backed it away. And it put back up and in. 6-4 Admirals. Alumni with the basketball. Long shot. Off the mark. Did you have a number 34 for DC Alumni? No name for them guys. 6-4 your score. Admirals with the basketball. It's kind of just going to try to. By the time we hit the second week of the season, all these teams will have a set roster. Wyatt, skip pass out inside. Intercepted by DC Alumni. Coming out of backcourt. Going into left-hand rider off the mark. No good. Admirals little rebound. Long pass down to Ian Massey, who scores. Summers for 3. 8-7. Here's Newton. Ball jabbed away from behind. Wyatt saves it. But in the hands of the Alumni. Summers on the run. Picked up off the floor and scoring on the play is DC Alumni. Scoring for DC was Jabari Young. 9-8. DC Alumni has come back out on top. Wyatt for 3. High arcing throw. They have to mark no good. Ball tapped down to Wyatt. Saves it. Gets it inbounds. Into the paint. Reverse off the mark. Summers will hand the ball off. Gets it to Davis. Far side to floor. Arcing 3 off the mark. Newton with the rebound for the Admirals. Still with it. Hops into the free throw line and walks with the basketball. Turnover by the Admirals. 13 minutes to go here in the first half. Broadcast presented by Bremerton 76 on the corner of Burdell Road and Wheaton Way in East Bremerton. Home of the best biscuits and gravy on the go anytime. DC inside. Feed down to the corner. Inside to Johnson. Hangs in the air. Uses the window and hits. Jake Johnson. Gives DC an 11-8 lead. Admirals to Wyatt. Out on top. To Leguana. Out of the mark. Off the rebound. Pulled back momentarily, but taken away by DC Alumni to Davis. Inside for left-hand runner. Off the mark by DC. By Young. Ball goes out of bounds. And then a loose ball foul called on DC Alumni. Owen Wyatt checks back in. So I have to wonder who number 10 is. 10 for the Admiral. What's his name? 10? Is it? Major. Major feeds inside to Wyatt. Up picks. Hands off. Gets to Clark. And he goes up and is fouled on the play in the paint. 7:21 to go here in the first half. Well, the Tribe and OC team number 1 will round out our final game after this. Got 11 minutes to go, however, in the first half here. Having a good game. The DC Alumni looking for their first win. As the Admirals are as well. Free throw. Front rim, back rim. Off the mark. Davis will check in for DC Alumni. Clark at the free throw line who hit the next free throw.
Take over, boy.
11-10. Alumni back into front court. Stripped away from behind momentarily. Ball kicked around. And for
Good job, guys.
Brad for the DC Alumni, the unnamed number 34. We'll track him down at halftime and get round out some of these guys we don't have on the roster. Here's Newton. Fires around the opposite side for three. Short. Scrum for on the floor. Alumni had it momentarily. Shot from the corner off the mark. Ball ripped down by Davis. In the front court. Davis fires out on the floor to the corner. Coming in from the baseline for DC Alumni is Jabari Young who scores. (13 to 10). DC Alumni on top. Admirals basketball. It quickly gets it in bounds. In scoring for the Admirals is Dwayne Clark. (13-12). Davis near angle. Cut off there underneath is to Wyatt. Out in the corner for Young. Straightaway three. Swash. 16 to 12. Alumni on top with the shot. There's a long shot by Newton. Wyatt will go in and tap the ball up. Then it's going to go off a shin. I think of DC Alumni. Nope, it's going to go last off Wyatt. DC Alumni leading by 4 with 8.5 minutes to go here in the first half. Anthony Husky getting set to check in. Foul on the Admirals. Jake. Free throws upcoming. Jake, who's number 34? Throw off the mark. Massey yanked down the rebound. Did you catch that? Okay, so number 34, Devontae Connor.
Yeah, defensively, you got to be up top, bro. You're up top.
16-12. My apologies. We just try to get the rosters complete here on a Wednesday night, July 3rd. And, of course, we have a guy coming in with a yellow T-shirt on. We don't know who that is either. Massey to Wyatt. Out on top for three. No good. Rebound put up by number 33 for the Admirals. That is, what's his name? Him, Phil? Okay, still half will score. 18-14. Rebound pulled down by DC Alumni. Long pass down. The flip up off by Husky is no good. Put back up, no good. By Connor. Massey with the rebound. Here's Wyatt to Newton for three. This rolls in and out. Ball tapped out. Wyatt will track it down near baseline. Scoops it out on top. Shot underneath. No good. Admirals get the deflection back to Newton who scores. 18-16, Admirals lead it by 2. Johnson will come in. Baza will check in. Summers will check out. Davis will check out for DC Alumni. And we have a timeout on the floor. Much needed. We'll be back.
Stress symptoms can affect your body, your thoughts, feelings, and behavior without realizing it. Stress that is left unchecked can contribute to health problems. At Manette Day Spa, our highly trained massage expert therapist can recognize problem areas to ease away everyday stress with a variety of massage methods. You owe it to your body. Call Manette Day Spa to book your appointment today. 360-405-0293.
Okay, we're back. And DC Alumni will see the Admirals bring the ball down the floor. Trailing by 2 to DC Alumni. DC Alumni, shot to mark. Bassey will yank down the rebound for the Admirals. Quick pass down near side to Hip Hill. Spins in, goes up, gets deep to Jake Johnson, who uses the window and scores. Alumni back, Baza. Flips it up, intercepted by the Admirals. His pass down to Clark. He is grabbed and a foul called on the breakaway. Fouled by DC Alumni. Is reaching in and getting the foul is Jabari Young. 4:45 to go here in the first half. 4:37. And we're tied at 18. Massey out on top, the big man. Flips to the side near side. Nice gets it in inside for the Admirals. They work the ball around again. Scoots it back out to Hip Hill, who swirls around on top to the Iguana. 10-footer. Rolls it in. The Admirals have taken back the lead at 20-18. DC Alumni in the front court, going from our left to our right. And then we have a grabbing foul on the Admirals. Reaching in is Dwayne Clark, grabbing DC Alumni player, and a foul called on Davis. 20-18, 3:51 to go here in the first half. Out on top to Jake Johnson, the DC Alumni leading scorer. Skip pass into Johnson. Nice give and go to Jake Johnson. His score is giving us another tie. Tied at 20. Admirals back. They work the ball around on top to Clark for an eye-arcing three. Back iron, no good. Massey has the ball jabbed away from behind by Clark. Or by Jake Johnson. And a foul called on Jake Johnson on the poke away from behind. 3:15 to go here in the first half. It's our third tie of the first half. Spitting into the lane is Hip Hill who scores. Giving the Admirals back the lead, 22-20. Come back the other way. Baza on the baseline, just inside the three-point line. He's it short. Admirals rip down the rebound. Quick outlet pass down to Davis. He'll track it down in the new corner off to our left. Bodied up and good defense by the Alumni. And a skip pass on the baseline goes out of bounds. Tapped out of play by DC Alumni. Connor will check back in for DC. Davis will check back in for DC. Husky will check out. And Clark windbound for DC Alumni off to our left. Gets out to the corner. Shot off the mark, no good. Offensive rebound. Put up and in by Hip Hill. 24-20. Four-point lead now by the Admirals. And DC Alumni responds back the other way for the triple. Tell you who they scored at as soon as he turns around. That was Baza who scored. Clark grabbed from behind by Johnson. They didn't see it. No foul called. Misses the shot. 24-23. Bonza gets it out the far side of the floor. Out on the top to Davis. Pivots around straight away. Good defense. Get to Johnson. Sets back for 17. Flips it back out on top. Then returns out on top to number 34 who elevates and back iron no good. Bonds with the out for the rebound. Goes up and back iron. Johnson whips down the out for the rebound and he's pushed down to the ground. Nope. He may have twisted an ankle. Let's see how he gets up. A little hobble to Jake Johnson. And he'll run it off. Sort of because he comes down the floor. He may stay in the game, and it looks like he will. 24-23. Newton in the front court for the Admirals. Inside to Hemphill. To Newton. He tips it into the corner for Davis for a high arcing three. No good. Johnson with the rebound. 42 seconds to go here in the first half. 24-23. Admirals on top here in the first half. Johnson almost had the ball ripped away. And then stolen away by Clark. Yes, he did. Because of the big steal. Hands it off. And the Admirals scored 26-23. Scoring on the play for the Admirals was Laguana. Shooting on the play. Hopping into the lane. For the Admirals, number 34, he scores. 26-25, DC Alumni scores at the buzzer. Your score at halftime in the Admirals, 26. And DC Alumni, 25. We'll be back with second half action. When we come back, you're listening to the OC Kitsap Admirals Summer League on ISPNsports.com.
Well, howdy. Welcome back to Bremerton 76. Your usual, honey? A large biscuits and gravy? No, wait. Maybe a breakfast burrito? Oh, you want a sausage, egg, and cheese breakfast sandwich. Which one are you going to have today, darling? The bagel, croissant, English muffin, or biscuit? A breakfast burrito too, sugar? You must be hungry. And a large cup of coffee? Oh, you be careful now. Here at Bremerton 76, it's always hot. Oh, how about a brownie for later? You know we make them fresh. Thank you, baby. We'll see you later for lunch here at our deli. We have those burgers you love with all the fixings and our special sauce. Bye now. Y'all come back now to Bremerton 76. You know where to find us, honey. Right here on the corner of Rydell Road and Wheaton Way in East Bremerton.
When you find yourself...
Okay, we're back. Here, about ready to start the second half. He scores for DC Alumni in the first half with 9 points is Connor. Next up for the DC Alumni with 6 is Johnson, 3 for Summers, 4 for Young, 3 for Baza. He scores for the Admirals, 6 points for Laguana, 4 points for Clark, 4 points for Wyatt, 8 points for Hemphill, 2 for Mosey, and that rounds out the scoring for the Admirals. We have the ball to start things off here. DC Alumni in the second half. Davis for 3, off balance 3, off the mark. Clark will rip down the rebound for the Admirals. Long pass down here to Wyatt, taps it. Out, and then saved by DC Alumni. Who return, throws it away on the far side of the floor. Turnover by DC Alumni. As the Admirals leading it 26-25 at the break. Just getting underway in the second half. Action here from the Bremer Student Center. Jake Johnson will get the inbounds. He'll flip it back out to Summers. Picks the pass, gets it back out on top to Davis for a straightaway 3. Misses it badly, but the Summers will get the offensive rebound. Flips it to Jake Johnson, just left of the free throw line. Gets the defense to Clark. Straightaway to Young. Drives in, throws one up, gets his own rebound, taps it up, off the mark, no good. Rebound pulled down by Laguana. Quickly passed the other way, and then to Wyatt. It's going to be to Mason. Johnson misses, gets his own rebound, sticks it back up, can't get that one to fall from point blank range. Admirals basketball. Tough break for Jake Johnson. There's Wyatt. Owen Wyatt. Into DeClark. Bring the ball in the front court. Admirals going from left to right. Feeds it to Wyatt. Kicks it out to Hates. DC trailing 26-25. Nobody scored here yet in the second half. Alumni with it. Connor slips to the ground, gets it inside. Little left-hand flip side off the mark, no good by Young. Admirals on the run out of back court. And slipping and falling is Newton. And a foul call on DC Alumni on Davis. Nice feed inside on the inbounds for the Admirals. And Leguana will score. 28-25. Admirals on top. Turnover by DC Alumni. Shot from the corner. Back iron, no good. Clark will battle for the rebound. Tapped out to Young. Trying to spin out of trouble. Finally gets to it for DC Alumni to Davis. The Summers straight away out to our left now. Thought about taking a three. Now gives it back out for a long three by Davis. Couldn't get that one to fall down. Long pass down. And a uncontested layup for the Admirals. Leguana lays it up and in. 30-25. The Admirals have taken a 5-point lead with a timeout with 16 minutes to go here in the second half. Timeout 2, we will step aside as well. We'll be back.
Pictures are worth more than 1,000 words. Memories are priceless. With Almost Candid Photography's award-winning photographer Johnny Walker, you'll capture the moment and bring your photos to life. From heritage photos, sporting events, to senior photos. When you look at them, it's just like it happened. Almost Candid creates unique memories that will last a lifetime. For inquiries, call 360-297-1347 or stop by at 337 Pacific Avenue in Bremerton. Almost Candid Photography, because every image deserves a great frame.
And got a great game coming up here right now. DC Alumni taking on the Admirals. The third game of the night. Turnover by DC Alumni. Hates kicks out far side. Newton will fire underneath to Clark, who's wide open underneath. 32-25. DC Alumni. Bonds will go in the left hand. Uses the window and scores. (32-27). Driving in with a left hand lane. And scoring for the Admirals was Newton. 34-27.
Take him down, boy.
Here's Summers for the short two. These are short tracks down his own rebounds. Gets a return pass back as he dishes it off and off his hands. Turnover by the Admirals. Newton swings it to Wyatt. Goes in from the right hand to the left hand. Off the mark. Ball batted out. Who's got it? Goes to Leguana. To Clark. For three. Short. Wyatt will pull down the rebound. Now reload from the corner. Short. And we have an offensive foul underneath. Loose ball foul called on the Admirals underneath off the missed shot by Wyatt. Admirals will inbounds, or the DC Alumni will inbounds off to our right. Davis will go back to give him a hand. Substitution made by the Admirals. Johnson works the ball around. There's a three from the corner. Swirls in and out, no good. By Connor. Loose ball foul called on Newton for the Admirals.
Don't worry.
Davis win balance just to the near side of the baseline. Gets into Johnson, steps back. Thought about taking the three. Feeds out to Bonds off his hands. Turnover by DC Alumni. Hesitation move, using the window, missing the shot was Laguana. The putback off the mark. Clark for the offensive rebound, goes up and is fouled on the play. Here goes the free throw line for the Kitsap Admirals shooting two. They have built themselves a 7-point lead now. After leading by one at the break, they've outscored the DC Alumni 8-2 to start things off here in the second half. Clark at the free throw line trying to add that for the Admirals here in the OC Kitsap Admirals Summer League showcase. First free throw ribs off left. Final game of the evening will be OC team number 1 against the Zuccomas Tribe. A turnover and then back the other way, throwing it out of bounds. Turnover by the Admirals. Jake Johnson went bounds off her right. Trying to get something going. They've only scored 2 points here in the second half. Here's Davis. Driving in and scores. Is Davis. Admirals back the other way. 34-29. The shot straight away up the mark. Ball tapped up and around. And coming down with it is Hemphill. He goes up and he is fouled on the play. Second half action here from the Bremer Student Center. Nice crowd. All evening, relatively. Free throw up by Hemphill off the mark. Second attempt coming up. And the next free throw is good. 35-29. Davis gives it to Shirley. To Johnson straight away. Looks good. Back iron. Davis will leap up, pull down the offensive rebound. Feed generate to Shirley for the reverse. 35-31. Quickly back the other way. Newton with the best ball for the Admirals. Crossover dribble, tries baseline right. Cut off there. Feeds it inside. It is short off the by Hemphill. Rebound pulled down by DC Alumni by Connor. And he tries to get it down to Coleman under the baseline, and he throws it out of bounds. Coleman, rather. Yep, but Coleman. Owen Wyatt brings the ball in the front court for the Admirals. Three-pointer, near side air ball. And it's going to go off an Admiral out of bounds. Goes off Hemphill out of bounds. DC Alumni a chance to get just a little bit closer now. 35-31. Shooting it by 4 with 10 minutes to go. Here's Connor for 3. Ball tapped out. Chased down by Wyatt. Stays from going out of bounds. Thrown away momentarily by Johnson. Now Connor comes up with it. Drives in between. Has the ball ripped away from him by the Admirals. Thrown away by Laguana. Now he has the ball tapped away from behind. Thrown by DC Alumni. No, you take it. No, you take it. Here's Connor to Johnson. Drives in. 15-footer. Has to try to dump it underneath on the give and go. And getting a hand on it was Wyatt. Here's Davis, leaves it short. No foul. And I know that's Owen Wyatt because they're all wearing some I'm not sure what it says on the back of their jersey, but it's not their names, their correct names anyways. I swear they do it just to screw with you. All right, but we know who they are. Here's Shirley with a steal. And including Shirley wearing a yellow jersey coming in. Tries to behind, try to flip away over behind his back. Wide on the floor, scrum for it. Shirley comes out of it, wheels away from trouble. Feeds underneath to Jake Johnson, who scores with a precision vision by Shirley. This is a 360 wraparound pass by Jake Johnson on the far baseline. He goes up and scores and gets fouled. He'll go to the free throw line. 35-33. Not the score by Jake Johnson. Jake Johnson now has 8. 35-33, double teamed, 3-quarter court, and we have a foul called on Young. Newton. Tried to pass to Wyatt, give and go underneath. Tried to go up with it strong. Was Hemphill. Good defense, couldn't get it to drop. Admirals, however, maintained possession. Newton for 3. Back iron no good. Ball tapped around. Hemphill out with it. Baseline right. Feeds underneath. Elevating his way with the left hand who scores. (37-33). Admirals on top. Shirley with the basketball. Loses control of it momentarily. Summers calling for the basketball. It's ripped away from behind momentarily by the Admirals. Almost a steal by Laguana. However, it will maintain possession by DC Alumni. Second half action. Low scoring game. 37-33. 6:39 and ticking here in the second half. And Shirley will inbounds to Johnson. Working against the defense of Clark. Summers for 3. Looks good. Got it. Reynolds and dropped by Summers. 37-36. 15 underneath. Going up with it. Bump, bodied up, fouled, and Hemphill will score. He'll go to the free throw line for the whack and the 1. 39-36. Off the score by Hemphill. We'll try to add to that. Good against strength inside. Free throw by Hemphill. Almost drew rain with that, and then he makes it anyway. Hemphill now has 8, 10, 11, 12. Here's a steal almost. Baza spins away from trouble. Here's side to Johnson. Driving in his Baza. He goes from right hand to the left hand, and reaching over him is White and draws the foul. Laguana will be, or Hemphill whistle for the foul for the Admirals. 40-36 is your score. Admirals a chance to chip a little closer again from the free throw line. Baza. First free throw is good. 40-37. Next free throw is good by Baza. Newton to Clark. Alumni basketball goes off out of bounds. Touched last by the Admirals. We have a chance to 40-38, excuse me. Baza with the basketball. Chance to get the equalizer or take the lead for DC Alumni. Baza with it. Skip pass inside. Knocked away by Hemphill. Controlled by Johnson. Feeds it inside. ricochets off a DC Alumni player, but then stolen away from Young into Johnson. Goes up and is bodied up and fouled underneath. 3:51 to go here in the contest. Admirals 40, Alumni 38. Shirley to Young. And the ball jabbed away and he's fouled. Nasty will check back in for the Admirals. Checking out for the Admirals will be Newton. With 3:05 to go. The 40-38 Admirals. Inside to Clark. Hangs in the air. In and out. Ball jabbed away from Summers behind. And Admirals basketball. Summers didn't like the call. He'll take a seat real quick before he says something he doesn't mean. Okay, here we go. The Guana with the basketball. They come into front court. Steps back, thought about taking a three, gives it to Wyatt. Cross-court pass to Massey. Steps it in low to Hemphill, and he travels with the basketball. He was bodied up, but then they released pressure, and he walks with the basketball. Turnover. Connor getting set to come back in for DC Alumni. He'll come here at the next break. As Davis will bring the ball in the front court. Far side of the floor. Going in with a left-hand runner and scoring. He thought he was fouled. But scoring on the play was very Young. And we are tied at 40. Inside, the ball tapped away and out of bounds by DC Alumni. Connor getting set to come back in. Admirals will inbounds, gets it into Wyatt. Bodied up by Connor. Down to Davis, near angle. Works off the pick. Splits the fingers, uses the window. Off the mark, ball volleyed around. Here's got it. It's going to be DC Alumni. It goes off Massey's hands and out of bounds. Davis goes, hey, I need some help back here. Connor goes back and gets it and then gives it back. To Davis, out on top, to Shirley. Opposite side of the floor, straight away for Johnson. He elevates it, hits a triple. The ripple, and the triple by Jake Johnson. 43-40. Here's the steal by Connor. Goes up and reverse and scores. 45-40. As the Alumni has come up on a big run, and they now lead it by 5, 45-40. We have a timeout on the floor. We will take one too. This broadcast is presented by Bremerton 76.
Well, howdy. Welcome back to Bremerton 76. Your usual, honey? A large biscuits and gravy? No, wait. Maybe a breakfast burrito? Oh, you want a sausage, egg, and cheese breakfast sandwich. Which one are you going to have today, darling? The bagel, croissant, English muffin, or biscuit? A breakfast burrito too, sugar? You must be hungry. And a large cup of coffee? Oh, you be careful now. Here at Bremerton 76, it's always hot. Oh, how about a brownie for later? No, we make them fresh. Thank you, baby. We'll see you later for lunch here at our deli. We have those burgers you love with all the fixings and our special sauce. Bye now. Y'all come back now to Bremerton 76. You know where to find us, honey. Right here on the corner of Rideout Road and Wheaton Way in East Bremerton.
Okay, here we go. 45-40. Admirals trail it. Three-pointer. Got it. The ripple, the triple by Laguana. 45-43. Backed in away, Connor. 47 seconds to go to Shirley. Out on top. Driving in is Davis from a 10-foot hitter. It hits. 47-43. Admirals trailing it now to DC Alumni, who get the steal. Coming back the other way to Shirley. 26 seconds to go, and Shirley is down on the far side of the floor. With 25.5 seconds to go, DC Alumni looking for their first win in the first week of day number 2 of the first week of the OC Kitsap Admirals Summer League. 23-22. They'll spill away from trouble. They can't get the bounce. Rebound pulled down by the Admirals. Going wide on the run. Near side, far side of the floor. Newton for 3. Short. Rebound pulled down by Jake Johnson. To 9, to 8. Shirley out on top to Connor. To 6, to 5, to 4. And that will do it. DC Alumni will pull off the upset. Your final score. DC Alumni 47, the Admirals 43. We'll be back for game number 4. We return. You've been listening to OC Kitsap Admirals Summer League Basketball on ISBSports.com.
Proceeding has been an ISBNsports.com and Mega Talk Radio AM 1400 KITZ special sports presentation. Any rebroadcast, dissemination, or transmission of this copyrighted broadcast without written permission from ISBNsports.com or KITZ AM 1400 is strictly prohibited.